morning, Twitch. Good 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 morning on this 04.29.2022. Current time is, oh, there we go. Current time is 05:26 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside on this Friday morning. We made it to Friday. Friday is here. And we do have the morning coffee. We do have the morning coffee as far as that goes. And we're doing good. We're broadcasting at 720p and it looks pretty good here. We're doing the 720p bit. But we do have the morning coffee with the half a teaspoon of cocoa to where you have to stir it a couple times when you first start drinking it to help dissolve it and stuff. It doesn't dissolve completely, but something I've been doing. It's sort of, I guess you can call it a coffee hack to where I guess unsweetened cocoa has antioxidants in it. So plus there's a little more caffeine, I guess, so it gives you a little bit of a boost. So it's a self-made energy drink. Coffee's considered, I don't know, would you consider coffee an energy drink? You know, it has caffeine in it, so. But we are getting our day started here. We have made it to Friday. We made it to the weekend. I got something on my glasses here. Get something here. Get something on the glasses here. So, but everything is looking good. I just can't believe this. Yeah, we're at 720p. I can't be more delighted as far as that goes. And let's see that microphone in there, right? Let's see. It looks. What else is it? This. Okay, there we go. I'm just doing a little setup, I guess, as far as for the equipment here. And that microphone is the Marantz MPM 1000 that I got a few months back. I did some research on it. Did pretty extensive research, I guess, on it as far as to get a new mic because my old microphone, and I actually have it here on the thing, it's the old CAD U37. So it's bumped the microphone there. It's always good to have two microphones, and I'm enjoying this one along with, let's see, post that up this, there we go. And but we are getting our day started here on this Friday, April 29th, and I think it's the last Friday of the month. Yeah, tomorrow's the last day of the month, and I've got a long day ahead of me, so I'm glad I started early. Going into the day job today, I've got a 12-hour day, and it should be a good day weather-wise because currently it's, let's see, the kitchen thermometer has 29 degrees, but online it's saying it's 24, so it's anywhere from 24 to 29 degrees, which is cold. It was sort of chilly yesterday, but it was sunny all day. The winds were very high. Looks like they're going to be high again today. But it's currently anywhere between, I'd say it's 20 more. I believe more even though it's closer to the kitchen window, it might be getting the heat from the, it's between 23 and 29 degrees Fahrenheit. Partly sunny, high of 53 degrees. It got that warm, but I think the winds, it was a cool wind yesterday. But winds out of the north by northwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour southerly crank. But we got sun across the board. It's going to be a very sunny day. Let's see. The sun will be rising at 06:05, which is in 35 minutes. It's 5:30 currently, right now. So 6:05 a.m. it will be. Good morning, Tina. Good morning. Glad to see you here. Good morning. So it'll be rising in 35 minutes, and it'll be setting at 8:02 p.m. 2 minutes after. That's when I'll be getting out of work. Is 8 o'clock tonight. I got a 12-hour shift I'll be working today. There's a coworker that Had some medical issues taken care of, so he's out of work. So we got to cover his. No, that's no big deal. I don't do them too often. I got to do one Monday, so I haven't done any real overtime since February. So I'm good to go for a couple of things. I only do like 4 hours now and stuff. We got some people, some guys. They're younger. They do double shifts. They do 16-hour shifts. It's like there's no way I can do that. There's no way. I'm past that. Good morning, Chris, technician. Good morning, Chris. But it's for a coworker, and he's a great guy. He's covered for me a number of times, so it's just returning the favor. Of course, you get overtime pay, so that helps a little bit there as far as that goes. So it sounds like a long day, but the more I think of it, before I know it, it's all going to be over with. And let's see, Tina saying good morning to Chris. Chris saying good morning to Tina in the chat. And if you're watching this on the replay, we are here on Twitter, or we are here on Twitch at Fireman Rich on Twitch. But the people that are watching both here on Twitch and Twitter, I am also over there on Twitter as at Fireman Rich, which is getting has been in the news predominantly here of late because of Elon Musk buying it for 44 million or billion, 44 billion. Out there in Deming, New Mexico, Chris Technician is coming in with 55 degrees currently there with the 83 of the high. So we got the high out there. Let's go right into our thought for the day. Our thought for the day comes from Washington Irving, and I like this one. They're all good, but it's just like every morning I say, wow, that's a good one. Washington Irving, and it goes as follows: little minds are tamed and subdued by misfortune. Great minds rise above them. So, we're going to have some misfortune. We're going to have some failures and stuff like that. But I guess what he's trying to say is the little minds, they're going to constantly dwelling on the little shit instead of moving forward and going beyond your failures and stuff like that. Little minds are tamed and subdued by misfortune. Great minds rise above them. So it's pushing forward through that misfortune. Like I've always said, you got to move forward, and as far as that goes, and try not to dwell in the past, which I think, it's going to happen. People are going to reminisce and all that and stuff like that. And Tina says she likes it. Yeah, Washington Irving. Washington Irving was an American short story writer, essayist, biographer, historian, and diplomat of the early 19th century. He was best known for his short story Rip Van Winkle, which happened right here in New York, down along the it used to be the Tappan Zee Bridge down in that area, the Hudson Valley, but I guess the Tappan Zee Bridge is now known as the Memorial Mario Cuomo. It's named after the late Mario Cuomo, who was a governor here of New York. I liked him. I don't know if I voted for him or not. Not sure. I can't remember. He was a great speaker. Great person. And then Washington Irving also wrote The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, both of which appeared in his collection, the sketchy book of Giraffe Canyon and stuff. So let's see. You just got paid. Good. Okay. Yep. Last day of the month, right? So let's see. Washington Irving. This is interesting. He's buried in Sleepy Hollow, New York. That's where. I don't know if Rip Van Winkle took place. I know the Legend of Sleepy Hollow there. That's pretty. That's down there, Hudson Valley. He was born in Manhattan, New York, so he's a New Yorker, Washington Irving. That's cool. Did I know that? No, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I just find that out now. Oh, okay. He died in Tarrytown, That's down there by the Tappan Zee Bridge, down in that area, Hudson Valley area. It's a beautiful area down there. That's down there in Orange. No, that's not. It's a county above Orange County, as far as that goes. So, good morning, Christopher from Washington State. Glad to see you here. And that's the thing. I did not get an interesting article here. We'll see what the day brings today. Like I said, I got a 12-hour shift, and before I know it, it'll be all over with and stuff like that. So, and then when we're into the weekend, we made it to the weekend, and that's what it's all about as far as cruising through the course of the week, as far as getting things done. And I think it's been a pretty successful week as far as broadcasting here. I've been looking at the replays here, and hey, good morning, Jeeves. Jeeves is in the house, flashing the graffiti there. Good morning, Jeeves. Glad to have you here. Jeeves coming in from Vancouver, Canada. And we're glad to see you, sir. And I think it's been very successful as far as what I'm seeing right now with the 720p. And as far as on the display here. And as well as, I was almost going to go on Twitter Spaces yesterday, but I got tied up because, and I'm going to beat it before Chris Technician mentions it. Halo Episode 6 dropped yesterday, and I watched it last night. I figure I'm not going to be able to watch it when I may rewatch it when I get home because it rocked. It really, let's just say we made it to the Halo, right, Chris? Master Chief 117, John there, him and she's human, but she was with the aliens, as raised by the aliens, and she has the same ability as John, and they're connected. It was pretty obvious that they're connected. So that series is rocking really, really good. If I don't watch it, maybe I'll watch. We're going to be watching Picard tonight, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. We're going to be watching Picard, and I saw the commercial of Star Trek's New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds. Okay, that's the new one out that it's going to be coming on Paramount, and that looks really good. But yesterday it was all about Halo. Yeah, no spoilers. Yeah. It was good. It was worth the wait, man. It's just worth the wait. A little bit of a twist. You got some more definition of the characters without saying any spoilers. Have you seen it, Chris? You had to have seen it, right? I think you don't talk about it the day of or the day after, so I think a couple days. No spoil. Okay, you did see it. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about as far as that goes. So it is a good series. I would say watch it. It's a great series as far as starting right out of the gate, and there definitely has to be a season 2 to this show. It's that good. I thought. And they're good programs. Boba Fett and Mandalorian being pretty decent there, but this one it's just a notch above. I'm really liking it. I watched it right when it came. Okay, right when it dropped. Okay, and so I caught that after, and the missus watched it too. So she's watching it and she's enjoying it. And she doesn't really get into those sci-fi, but it's an interesting story as far as how they're developing the story and stuff like that. So it's really good. Chris, I want to thank you for what is it? You retweeted the broadcast here as far as the tweet I put up about this broadcast. And what else did you liked something? What did you like? Oh, the Good Morning Tioga County and southern tier of upstate New York. So you retweeted the Friday Morning Coffee Twitch broadcast here. I did do an Anchor Morning audio yesterday on how we should still hydrate. Hydrating more is good. I think especially when you get older. Water becomes very important. That's over on my Anchor.fm. And it's basically the same format, saying good morning, telling you about the weather and stuff, and a thought for the day, and then an interesting article. But it was about how water is very important to us, and it can help is staying hydrated can help your heart as far as making sure it doesn't harden, I guess, as far as from what the research says. It's not conclusive, but there's evidence there. And then the other day, I did do a Get Vocal. I got a reply from Get Vocal, and they're known as Vocal, but it's at Get Vocal. That's the other platform that I'm broadcast on, and they had a reply to me about my Get Vocal episode, and they say, cool episode. We have relaunched on vocal.com, and they say, and with many new features, but don't worry, you can also continue on Get Vocal. So I'm not sure. I'm tempted to go ahead and give them, and I've got the blue check mark, so I've been verified over there as far as, but I'm tempted to go in. I think it's more for creators and stuff like that. I don't know how that relates as far as bringing it onto Twitter, as far as, because not many people, there's people that use it, but just the people that I saw it when it first came out, I'm not really seeing that much of. Bobby Shadow's over there, of course. He's all over the board and stuff like that. So, our success this week on broadcasting went real well. And let's see, since I pay, I might order my Okay, getting your capture card. How do you get verified? I think you have to be on there for a while. As far as that goes, I don't know. I had been off it for a while, and then I came back, and it looked like I had the blue check to be verified. So they're very, if you email them, Chris, they're very responsive back and stuff like that. So they're a good bunch of people as far as that goes. They don't do the thing like what Pablo and Peter did come into broadcast. They used to do that. They used to have town halls. Even back in the Blab days, we had town halls with the community leaders and stuff like that, and that worked out pretty well. But then it got a little out of hand, I guess, and that was pretty obvious on how that worked with HAPS, I guess. If I heard that Peter's been in a couple, or Pablo's been in a couple broadcasts, but he can't speak or something like that because he's probably obligated not to because he works for the company. So, but I don't know. I came back and I saw I had a blue check. I always had this green check mark that was an emoji after my name, and I took that out because they have since given me a blue check mark. And I think it's because I've been on there for a while, and I put up enough broadcasts that... so they sent me a tweet back, which is more than I can say for HAPS. Vocal... Now, this came out yesterday, a reply to me posting up my episode, and they say, cool episode. So that evidently they look at your episodes. We are relaunching on Vocal, VOKL.com, with many new features, but don't worry, you can also continue to use Get Vocal. So I don't know if there's an old and a new. The webpage at vocal.com is pretty cool. It's pretty flashy and stuff like that. And I think they're going to have all the features of the current version that I'm using now. So that's something I might look into this weekend as far as, I don't know if it's, if I can use the same login or what, but the platform itself, like I've said, it's a good platform. It's a very good platform. It's solid. It's been there. It doesn't get used as much. I think it has some qualities to where you can download your video, no problem, to repurpose it over like on YouTube or Rumble. And I said I was going to do that. I got to use Rumble more. Rumble is a counter to YouTube. Rumble is a pretty good... they're supposed to be coming out... You pay for it to go live, but I don't know how that's going to work, as far as... if you could do it for free, why not do it for free? Like we're doing here on Twitch. Twitch is great. I just have to mention Twitch is always great. But Get Vocal, I'm looking at using that next week. to substitute the Anchor Morning Audio. I haven't decided that yet. I like doing get vocal after work. It seems to fit right in there. So I might be doing that and stuff like that. So this last week has been a very good week as far as broadcasting, both live stream and audio as far as that goes. And because that audio I did on Anchor yesterday concerning water was very interesting, because I have my water right here. I'm starting to drink my 26 ounces. You should be drinking, as far as that goes. Let's see. Lady Cat, I'll watch you on the TV. Oh, you're watching me on the TV? Okay, it looks pretty good, huh? Erica, I'm broadcasting at 720p, so it should be. I'm watching it. I'm looking at this. I've got it on the Surface 3, and the Surface 3 is the picture is looking stellar. It's looking great as far as that goes. So let's see. Am I dropping frames? I don't drop frames. 0.0%. So I'm not dropping any frames. Our CPU rate, it's 60%, but it's holding. That's good. If I'm not dropping frames, and then the little box is in the green, and we're at 30 frames per second. I don't think I can go to the 60 frames. I don't want to try that as far as that goes. So I watched a replay of my Lord of the Rings broadcast last weekend on the big screen, and I have Twitch on the Google Chromecast. That's also Google TV, and it looks great. It looks, the pictures is just good at 720p, so I'm very happy with that. And it just goes to the updated modem from Spectrum. So my internet is rocking right now as far as I'm concerned. So that's good. It's good. Let's see. I do have an interesting article, and we do have time. Seeing that I started a little bit early to go ahead and this is. I was going to do this one last night on the, even if I did the Twitter Spaces. I want to do Twitter Spaces, and what I'm going to use Twitter Spaces is the same way I use Anchor.fm. If I know the person, I'm going to bring them up to chat a little bit, but for the most part, I'm going to use it as an audio platform. I like doing the audio. I like talking about things, and I think that's just another format to be familiar with, so why not present an interesting good news article on that. And I just got tied up yesterday after work talking with the missus, and then having a couple adult beverages and stuff, and just interfacing with her. And then it got into dinner, and there we go. Let's do the dinner report. Chris. The dinner report. Let's see. Jeeves, I've been using Twitter Spaces. Have you, Jeeves? Okay. I'm following you on Twitter. I haven't seen. I'll have to check that out. The dinner report, a Chris Technician original, which is brought to we all do here on this Twitch broadcast for the morning coffee, and it's also done over there on. But I haven't seen it. I watched the last broadcast where for our good friend Randy W. Horton, but he does it over there on Randy W. Horton's broadcast. And Lady Cat comes in with, I figured out her microphone finally. Good for you. Okay, Chris Technician comes in with his dinner report. He had a turkey ranch bacon sandwich, which he's had that before. I can see a pattern going here, Chris. It must be good because you had it again, with mozzarella sticks and Mellow Yellow. Oh, no Dr. Pepper, Mellow Yellow. Oh, there's one from the past. Mellow Yellow, that's a good drink. A Mellow from Arby's. Okay, and we came in last night. The missus made burritos. They were frozen, but she, you doctor them up, and they're just like they were good. We had burritos last night, so that's what we had for dinner last night. And Tina Tina, the last time I can't even remember. It's back when my kids were younger. Oh my God, when they were kids, fish sticks and macaroni salad. Oh my God, and baked beans. Oh my God, that's he just. I haven't had fish sticks in probably over 20 some plus years. Oh my God, they're one of my favorites. I like fish sticks. Oh my God. Um, and let's see, Jeeves had rice with roasted chicken with stir fry spinach. Ooh, that sounds good. And Lady Cat uh, had pot. What's that? Pop. What's pot stickers for dinner? Pot stickers? I don't know what that is, Erica. What is a pot? What's pots? It's like if I tell you I had Speedies. Do you know what Speedies are? That's something. Is that something that's for the greater Washington State area? Yeah, it's pot stickers. What's a pot sticker? Oh, you got me curious. And Tina, am I missing something here or what? Because Tina's saying yum, Erica. So Tina must know what they are. What are pot stickers? Can I Google that? Pot stickers. What are pot stickers? Speedies, all it is cubed meat on a skewer that's been marinated in a sauce. It's a southern tier delicacy. You know, just like, and you put it on the grill. Let's see, pot stickers. Let's see. You know, it must be something. Oh, it's like a pierogi. Okay. Pot stickers. We call them pierogi. That's a pierogi, right? And oh, Chinese. Okay, they're the Chinese. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, T. Okay, that's what those things are called. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I know, you know, just seeing the picture, it's like, oh, okay, that's what the. I learned something. Pot stickers. I would not have known. I thought they were always like a Chinese version of a pierogi, as far as that goes. Those are pretty good. Yeah, that's a good one, Lady Cat. You had me Google it. Now you got me hungry for Chinese. Uh, Tina, yes, I associate with Chinese. Okay, they're like a dumpling. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the picture. They're like a. I'm just the picture I'm looking at. They look like a what they call a pierogi. That um, let's see, who makes pierogies? The Polish. And we have a Ukrainian community in Binghamton, New York, in the Catholic Ukrainian Church. They put on they this time of year, just before, you know, coming out of winter, going into spring, they make pierogies as far as that goes, and but that's cool. That's interesting. But there you go, the dinner report. Oh, I don't know if Christopher from Washington State, is he going to come in, or is he did he nod off? I've watched too many of your broadcasts there, Chris, Erica, and Christopher, to know that. I don't know. Did Chris chime in with what he had? Christopher? What's that? Good morning. Okay, Mrs. is up. Okay, let's get to the interesting article here. Interesting article. It's about a six-legged friend of ours. They're very important, and they're called bees. And we'll finish up with this interesting, good article. Stingless bees bring life back to the Amazon. Good morning.
Morning.
What did you say? Food?
No, I grunted because my back hurts.
Oh, the Mrs. Back isn't going to. Is that from the work you did the other day?
No, it's just.
Oh, just normal. Okay, the Mrs. getting up. Giving the cat some milk right now. That's fine. Okay, Christopher comes in with. You just had French fries for dinner? Did you have those fancy French fries that I see on the commercials from Taco Bell, or just regular French fries? Christopher just had French fries. Interesting dinner. I like French fries. Okay, stingless bees bring back to the Amazon with medical. Oh, bring life back to the Amazon with medical honey and new income. This is interesting. Um, while the rest of the modern civilization gets honey mostly from European honeybees, indigenous tribes in Peru slices of the Amazon get uh, theirs from stingless bees, which seems way smarter. Yeah, because you get the honey, you're not going to get stung. But it's more than just smart. It's absolutely essential for people um, like the Kakuma Kamura, who now use it as food, a source of income and medicine for everything from skin cuts to bronchitis. Now, scientists working with these tribes are beginning to scratch the surface of the full extent and benefit this traditional bee um, husbandry or mellow culture can have for people like the Kakamara Kamara. I guess that's a tribe, and the world at large. Scientists such as Cesar Delgado Vasquez at the Institute of Investigations of the Peruvian Amazon are working with indigenous groups as both teachers and learners, teaching them how to keep and raise stingless bees to produce their own honey without damaging wild nests, and learning about the immune values of this liquid medicine. So I guess this honey has some very good medical benefits. Um, Delgado conducted a field study with 3 separate communities and 4 separate species of stingless bees to evaluate the physiochemical and microbiology characteristics of the honey they produce. They found that the humidity and sugar content didn't change much between honeys, but the analysis of the high quality chemical contents identified was able to lead to an increase in the unit price from $3 to $27. A spoonful of honey is the medicine going down. With 600 species of stingless bees in the New World, the amount of possible data is immense. Each of these species have different relationships with hundreds of native plant species, and because they go from different plants down there, and a lot of the plants down there are very good for medicines. And in the same way, honey bought in a store from bees feeding on pollen of organic plants will taste different from honey made from clove plants. These pollinating plants exchanges can change the medical and nutritional quality of the honey produced. Tribes use stingless bee honey to treat colds, cuts, and abrasions, skin conditions, upper respiratory tract infections, diabetes, gastro problems, ammonia, burns, arthritis, and even cancer. And all these effects can be generated or amplified depending on the bee diet. For example, the honey from the bee that feeds on the pollen of the arza plant is being evaluated for anti-cancer properties. Delgado helped teach indigenous communities the most effective way to husband the stingless bees using rectangular boxes with easy access to the honey. Half of the states in the Peruvian Amazon now have communities keeping bees. For conservation, it is necessary to prevent people from cutting down trees to obtain honey, as well as to increase production yields. It is also necessary to provide information on the honey quality parameters and improve the incomes of small producers or family farming, making it profitable activity, Delgado wrote in his study. Delgado was the chief author of another paper that found when indigenous communities practice what's this called? Horticulture or agricultural, and keep bees next to their fields, providing they were cropping native species such as camera fruits. Their yields would increase a whopping 44%. Mellow polyculture is already widely adapted in Brazil and made its way to Peru. It gives the forest, the bees, and the tribes a better chance of surviving through the decades. So it's a way of them keeping a balance as far as that goes. And let's see, Christopher, on this new med that makes my appetite small. Oh, okay, so that's why he had a small dinner. Christopher, may I ask the meds you are on? And it's Ozempic, whatever that is. Yes, I've heard of it. Thanks. No problem. I use honey on my waffles. Yeah, honey's good. I used to I put honey in my coffee when I can get it, and it's usually honey that's produced here in the southern tier. It's clove honey. So with all the different variations of plants down there in the Amazon, it's I'm not surprised at the different. These are stingless bees. That's so you could have a whole bunch of them on your hand. It's just insects, but the magic is they're producing their honey that can benefit humans. And I guess this so-called, what kind of culture is it? Mellow pond culture. What the hell is mellow pond culture? Let me Google the definition of that. Let's see what that's. Melopona culture. What is that? We're doing a lot of Google searching here. Mellow bees. Mellow is a sustainable activity which consists of caring of stingless bees. Okay, so they're caring for the stingless bees. So they're not wiping out the trees and the environment there. They're putting some of the stingless bees in rectangular boxes. And see, let's see, Tina. Yes, I do local honey also. Okay, that's great. Yeah, local honey's good. But I would love to try. I'm going to be looking for some Peruvian stingless bee honey in the store. But what's that? Yeah, I know. It's 20. They're just saying, a regular jar of honey is probably here. It's about maybe $5. Which is, you think is a lot, but it's mighty tasty. So this stuff has got to be, it's got to be $27-$30 a jar maybe, or something like that. It's pretty expensive. So the mellow pani culture is or melly bees, for melly bees. Those are the stingless bees. How do you catch stingless bees? What's that? How would you want to catch them? There's a YouTube on that. Okay. So there we have it. There's our interesting article. We're able to get in an interesting article, and we're at the top of the hour, so we made it. That's good. It's been a good, successful week of broadcasting here, as far as that goes. And those that are watching on the replay, thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. I am getting the views over there on YouTube, and I'm getting the listens on the audio that I post up from the broadcast this week, so I greatly appreciate that. But we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here as I cue the outro music, and get our day started. And I want to wish you all well, as far as Tina, Christopher, Erica, Chris Technician, Tina, Erica, and Christopher. Thank you for coming in. And Chris saying, have a great Friday. Yes, you all have a great Friday too. I greatly appreciate it. And bye to you, Tina. And as always, Bazanga, Chris comes in. Yes, always Bazanga. Christopher out there in Washington State, have a good one. Yes, you all have a great one. Okay? Have a great one, folks. This is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on the Twitch. And Jeeves, sorry, Jeeves. Jeeves was in the house too. Thank you, Jeeves. You take care as well, sir. Follow Jeeves. He's Mr. Twix here on Twitch. He does the DJ bit, and we appreciate that, Jeeves. And we're in the weekend. I just got to get by the next 12 hours, and we'll be broadcast. I'm going to be doing some Lord of the Rings. I want to get some Lord of the Rings gameplay in with this new 720p that I'm able to maintain. And we didn't have any drop frames today. I imagine when we do the game, we'll probably have 1 or 2 drop frames. But according to the OBS that I have, no drop frames, so that's good. And we're sitting at 60% on the CPU, which is good. I think the other day it was at 70%. So we'll make sure we'll restart it. But again, this is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich, wishing you all well. Have a great Friday today and going into the weekend. And wherever you may be on this big blue marble, live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks.